Social media changed my life. At 14 years old, I was just a freshman in high school. At the time, I was finding myself and looking for a group to be a part of. Sadly, I never found that group. I spent a lot of time alone and on social media. I wanted friends, and online I could be cool if I shared the right things and liked the right pictures. I used social media to view all the lives of kids that weren't my friends at school. I watched their posts and their pages, and being so young, I didn't know what that was doing to me. I didn't have the clothes they did or the shoes. I didn't go out and take pictures with large groups of people. And all throughout high school, I could only see everything I didn't have. Instead of finding myself and loving whoever that was, I wanted to be everyone else. Social media is holding teens back from living life. Everywhere, all over, teenagers are using some form of social media: Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, etc. Social media being so popular has become the world of most teenagers. Teenagers see everything going on through the world through some type of social media. This speech will be covering all the arguments I've heard, taking the side that teens should be able to use social media freely. In talks before, I've given a few reasons why social media shouldn't be in the hands of young teenagers. Just to recap, I discussed the misuse of social media with things such as catfishing, cyberbullying, and predators. I also covered the developing teen mind and how social media plays a huge part in a lot of teens' self-image and confidence. Social media either boosts teens who have or tear teens who don't have down. Social media has a huge effect on teenagers' political, religious, and moral beliefs. And instead of learning all of these things through the world and experiences, they learn most of it through posts, videos, fake news, and comments. This is a big problem because teens are the future of the world, and they need to be educated in things like this, and they need to be confident in themselves and what they have. Social media has this way of portraying unrealistic lives and expectations, and teens need to see what's real and what's fake. While doing research for this talk, I found a few misconceptions. One of them being teens are only speaking with friends and family, and it keeps them connected to everyone. Social media is harmless. Social media is not harmless to teens, and it's been proven. Just the simple fact that teens use it on cell phones is a big contribution to teens' sleep. According to an article, Social Media and Depression, Stephen Liu found that late night usage of technology with light-emitting screens impacts quality of sleep. Teens are mostly using social media right around bedtime, causing less REM sleep throughout the night. And the next day, teens are dragging through the day just to repeat the cycle all over again. Teens also can experience depression because of social media. In a University of Missouri study, Facebook usage was tied to depression, depending on how users use the site, particularly surveillance use of social media sites, where users check up on how their friends are doing and compare what they saw in their own lives to what they see in their friends, and that tended to produce feelings of depression. Teens see their friends out without them, with new shoes, with other groups. Some don't get invited to see, and they see that on social media. This hurts them a lot. It makes them feel less, and some go into a deep depression. Social media is everything but harmless. Another misconception that I found is teens know right from wrong. They won't talk to people that they do not know. Social media is glamorized as a safe place for teens. All throughout the uses of it, teens do not know right from wrong when it comes to talking to strangers. They give out personal information and get themselves into bad situations, and a lot of the time, parents know nothing about it. According to social media statistics, 67% of teenagers say they know how to hide what they do online from their parents. And another 20% of children or teenagers know their parents have no idea what they're doing online. This proves that teens are doing what they want online and parents are oblivious. Also, from social media statistics, 55% of teens have given out personal information to someone that they do not know, including photos and physical descriptions. So we know that I'm not making this up. Social media is not safe for young teens because they may be taught right from wrong, but this does not mean they're going to follow those rules. This problem with teens talking to strangers goes really far because parents have no control over what their kids do on social media. Teens can delete and block and hide whatever they want to. With that being said, one way to fix it is there should be a program or an app that allows parents to see their children's social media in all its entirety. There should be notifications and ways to see exactly who they're talking to, and a way to check if the people they are talking to are real. Police and the social media companies themselves should also have a better grip on those making accounts. If the accounts are real and if the accounts are not, then they need to be shut down. Lastly, teens need to be teens as well and get off their social media and experience teamwork, jobs, sports, and extracurricular activities. These things will help mold teens and help them make decisions in their lives. It will also help with them figuring themselves out and helping them get to know and like themselves. They'll know who they are before seeing who they can be and what they have, and that will help with confidence and self-esteem. Teens have no business on social media. It's not a good place for them to waste time. It's not helping with skills or learning, and it isn't taking them anywhere in life because their lives have yet to begin. The longer they sit with their phone glued to their hands, life is passing by, and so are many opportunities. Teenagers are the future. They need to know themselves and the world around them and the things that affect them most. And they don't see any of that with their phones in their face, blocking them out from what's really going on.